All right, guys, welcome back. It's going to be a beer from one of my favorite breweries in the entire country and state. It's Shorts Brewing Company, and again, Psychedelic Cat Grass. It comes out once a year, and they quote this as being the Without Delay IPA, aka it was canned on 3/29, and today is the 1st of April. It's been one day in between, guys, but this comes out directly from the canning line to the store the next day, and they literally get it out in 24 hours and serve it at bars and everything. It's a fantastic beer that they get out into distribution extremely fast. So Psychedelic Cat Grass, I have talked about this before. I believe I reviewed it in 2019, but I thought I would revisit this one because it's an epic beer that only comes out once a year. Shorts is actually going to send me this in the mail, I believe. So Shorts, I love you. I'm going to support you anyways and get this review out because I love getting this beer as fresh as possible. I've had it in my possession for 2 days, but hey, remember guys, I'm going to be a dad soon. I've been kind of busy, but still waiting on that. So here we go, 3/29, it's April 1st. Shorts stories, which I've never seen on the side of the can, that's new. So sometimes you got to make an especially resinous beer for a very special party on a specific day in April, wink wink. And when that beer tastes so dang good, you got to go full Shorts and pull some dang stunts with it. Originally, we released Cat Grass across 6 states within 24 hours of packaging because we wanted to bring the freshness to the people instead of having people wait in line for a can release. Meow. And it's 7.6% ABV. First time I've ever seen it listed on a can. First time I've ever seen Shorts really even list ABV. It doesn't happen often. So again, super freaking fresh, man. Triple dry hopped IPA. I'm excited to have this one with you. Shorts Teku glass, proper glassware. Again, I'll probably get this beer in the mail from Shorts, but I didn't want to wait. I was super excited to try this one with you guys today. So again, I've reviewed it once before, but that's when I was a little bit younger, and I am now an old man and washed up. So let's dive into this epic IPA. So as we pour, a little murky, turbid copper orange, like I normally call a lot of beers, but that is a lot darker on camera, I think. But it's a dark, I don't know, almost slight mahogany copper, if you will, but it's a gorgeous looking West Coast IPA. It looks fantastic. Moderately syrupy, a little bit of slight carbonation streaming to the top, very bubbly off-white head, and it's sticking very nicely to the glass. But let's go to an aroma, and we're going to dive into this Psychedelic Cat Grass aroma. Yeah, baby. Just green hop forward juiciness. You can tell it's fresh. You can tell it's right out of the frickin' fermenter, man. It smells fantastic. It smells like green hoppy piney goodness, slightly oil, viscous, hoppiness as well. Slightly dank, kind of slightly herbaceous, a little bit of grass. But there's this very juicy, like mango, pineapple. There's this nice ruby red grapefruit that's just beaming with brightness. Mandarin orange is another thing that just sticks out completely in the aroma. It's got this crazy juicy brightness to it, but again, smells West Coast, but it honestly smells a little bit more juicy, like East Coast style for a moment, but it's got that slight dank herbaceousness underneath. It smells really good, man. It smells fantastic. I'm diving in. It's Psychedelic Cat Grass from Shorts. Cheers, guys. And there's the hop. Oomph. Smacks you. Absolutely smacks you. By the way, being triple dry hopped, that's why that aromatic just pops off the top. Noted. The taste follows with quite a lot less juiciness that you would think from the top aromatics. It goes into West Coast bitterness, just resinous, herbaceous pine on the back end. Grassy, earthy, slightly dank. Honestly, remember this being maybe a little bit more dank, but when I drink this, I think West Coast vibes. I think Shorts at its finest. I think hoppy, slap to the jaw. That's what you get on the back end. It's got that slight mandarin orange juiciness, but that fades so fast, and then you're left with like ruby red grapefruit, ends up being the pith of the grapefruit. There's this slight subtle peach that comes into play, which I get in a lot of Shorts beers. And then that mango pineapple is in there, but it is slightly dried out, like completely candied, but dried at the same time. So you don't get that complete juicy factor that you get off the top when you're sniffing this. It's that skin, it's that pith, it's that rind. And then you're hit with a little bit of that floral, danky, resinous pine to finish this beer off. Extremely bone dry on the back end, but that's a lot of what Shorts does most of the time, guys. So it's not a shocking factor that this would be that way. Beautifully drinkable, though. Just absolutely crushable at 7.6 if you like West Coast vibes, if you like hoppiness, if you like resinous pine. This beer is just going to absolutely blow you away. I tend to like this more and more. When I reviewed this in 2019, I was kind of on like the hazy train. So this kind of was outside my comfort zone. I didn't like this because it was too hoppy. It was a little bit too much for my palate to handle. But this is classic West Coast vibes with a little bit of that East Coast touch. But really, guys, it's West Coast all day long. That bitterness, it smacks you around. It's leaving you for dead. It's awesome. It's really awesome. But there's this nice bready maltiness underneath all of that, but that gets outshined, but I'd say, by the hoppy green pine that just resonates on your palate. It just kills you. It's the best way possible. It absolutely kills you with hoppiness. Fantastic beer. Really good, really fresh, no oxidation whatsoever in this beer. No way. It was just at Shorts in Elk Rapids. So this is as fresh as it gets, guys. And now that I'm revisiting this, I'm really happy that I did, because it just feels old school. It just feels right. It just feels like how Shorts does everything. They do it the right way, and this is fantastic. Sneakily drinkable, and a little bit of that dank herbaceous floral kind of sneaking out as I drink this and my palate adjusts. It's a really freaking good beer, guys. Without delay, IPA doesn't fail, and it's another year of awesomeness. So rating, I'm going to go with a 4.25 out of 5. I believe in 2019 I did rank this a 4 out of 5. My palate didn't love this as much. My palate nowadays, I'm back to the old school. I'm back to old school vibes. 4.25 out of 5. Psychedelic Cat Grass. Get it while you can, guys. I think it's going to be between like $11 and $12 for a 6-pack. Really good value at 7.6% ABV per can. I'm Dan. I'm over and out. It's been an episode of Poor Michigan Reviews. Cheers, Shorts.